Welcome to my channel USA Old Coins. If you've ever wondered if those old coins you have lying around could be worth a fortune, you're in the right place. In today's video, we're diving into some of the rarest US coins, revealing their jaw-dropping values that will leave you amazed. Stick with us till the end, you won't want to miss what these hidden treasures could be worth. Let's get started. Top 1. The story of the United States Washington $quarter Frederick Douglass 2017 coin is one that captures the imagination of collectors and history lovers alike. This coin is not just a small piece of metal, it is a window into America's rich past and a tribute to one of the most inspiring figures in the nation's history. Every detail carved into its surface tells a tale of courage, struggle, and the relentless fight for freedom and justice. When you first hold the Frederick Douglass quarter in your hand, it feels different. The weight, the shine, and the artistry give it a character that stands apart from regular pocket change. Issued in 2017 as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, this coin honored the life and legacy of Frederick Douglass, an abolitionist, writer, and speaker who changed the course of American history. The obverse of the coin, like all Washington quarters, features the portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932. His dignified gaze reminds us of the foundational values of the United States. The inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 2017 complete the front design, making it instantly recognizable. Turning to the reverse, you are greeted by a breathtaking depiction of Frederick Douglass seated at a writing desk, a symbol of his powerful words and the impact of his writings on the abolitionist movement. Behind him stands the Frederick Douglass National Historic Site in Washington, D.C., a reminder of the place where his influence still resonates today. The design is both elegant and powerful, making it a favorite among collectors. The artistry of this coin was brought to life by designer Thomas Hipschen and sculptor-engraver Phoebe Hemphill. Every stroke of detail, from the folds in Douglass's suit to the fine lines of the historic building, reflects the care and skill poured into its creation. It is more than currency, it is a miniature monument to an American hero. Beyond its beauty, this coin carries historical weight. Frederick Douglass was born into slavery in 1818 and escaped to freedom at the age of 20. Through his speeches and writings, he became one of the most influential voices in the fight against slavery and for equal rights. Holding this coin feels like holding a piece of his enduring legacy. For collectors, the Frederick Douglass quarter has an allure that goes beyond history. While millions of these coins were struck for circulation, certain rare versions and high-grade examples can command impressive values. It's these rare gems that fuel the excitement of treasure hunters and numismatists across the nation. The 2017 Frederick Douglass quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The most common are circulation strikes, but the real treasures are in proof and uncirculated versions, especially those with pristine surfaces and flawless details. Condition plays a huge role in the value of these coins. A coin graded MS or PR70, perfect in every way, can be dramatically more valuable than one that shows even the tiniest sign of wear. Collectors seek coins that look as if they just left the mint, untouched by time. Error coins are another fascinating aspect of the Frederick Douglass quarter's appeal. Sometimes, minting mistakes such as off-center strikes, double dies, or missing elements create unique varieties that are highly sought after. These rare errors can turn an ordinary quarter into a small fortune, not just professional collectors who are interested in this coin. Everyday people have found rare 2017 Frederick Douglass quarters in their pocket change, leading to incredible discoveries. The thought that such a valuable piece could be hiding in plain sight makes coin hunting an exciting adventure. The demand for this coin is also driven by its connection to African American history and culture. Coins that honor significant figures and moments in history tend to resonate deeply with collectors and the public, keeping their popularity high for decades. Another reason for its desirability is the America the Beautiful Quarters program itself. Running from 2010 to 2021, it highlighted 56 national parks and historic sites, each with its own unique design. The Frederick Douglass quarter stands out as one of the most meaningful designs in the entire series. Finding one of these coins in perfect condition can feel like winning the lottery. Collectors often keep them in protective cases to preserve their beauty and value for future generations. Over time, well-preserved coins can only grow more valuable as their numbers dwindle. Even if you are not a seasoned collector, the Frederick Douglass quarter has a universal appeal. It serves as a conversation piece, a teaching tool, and a tangible reminder of an extraordinary man's life and mission. The value of this coin can vary widely depending on its condition, rarity, and the presence of any unique features. While most in circulation are worth face value, the rarest and highest quality examples can reach astonishing prices. What makes this even more intriguing is that some of these valuable coins are still out there, waiting to be discovered. Every time you check your change, there's a possibility that you might find one. The thrill of the hunt keeps collectors searching. It's not just about the money, it's about the joy of uncovering a piece of history, something you can hold in your hand that connects you to a larger story. For young collectors, the Frederick Douglass quarter can be an inspiring starting point. It encourages learning about history, art, and the fascinating world of numismatics. Seasoned collectors, on the other hand, value it as an important piece in their collections, both for its beauty and its significance. The market for these coins is competitive, and prices can fluctuate with demand, but the trend for historically significant coins is generally upward. Experts often recommend holding onto rare coins for the long term, as their value can increase significantly over time, especially when they are tied to important historical figures. The Frederick Douglass quarter is also a reminder that sometimes the most valuable treasures come in the smallest packages. A simple quarter can carry stories of courage, determination, and lasting impact. As time passes, the 2017 Frederick Douglass quarter will likely become even more cherished, both as a collectible and as a tribute to one of America's greatest leaders. Collectors know that coins like this are more than money, they are art, history, and legacy combined, the fascinating blend of numismatics and storytelling. And each coin holds its own unique journey from the mint to your hands. If you happen to find one in perfect condition, you might just be looking at a small but mighty piece of fortune. In the world of coin collecting, the Frederick Douglass quarter stands tall, much like the man it honors. It's a piece worth cherishing, preserving, and celebrating for generations to come, and for that rare, pristine example that has captured the hearts of collectors and investors alike, its value can soar as high as $37,000. Top 2. The 2018 United States Washington $quarter Block Island coin is a stunning piece of art and history combined into one small, shining treasure. It's not just another coin you might find in your pocket change. It's a miniature masterpiece that tells a story of natural beauty, conservation, and American pride. Issued as part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, it captures the essence of one of Rhode Island's most breathtaking natural locations. From the moment you first look at the Block Island quarter, it draws your attention with its intricate details and captivating design. On the obverse, the coin features the familiar portrait of George Washington, originally designed by John Flanagan in 1932. His strong and dignified profile is accompanied by the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year of minting, 2018, along with the mint mark, but it's the reverse of the coin that truly steals the show. This side features a spectacular scene from the Block Island National Wildlife Refuge. You see a black-crowned night heron gracefully flying above the island's famous North Lighthouse, with the beautiful coastal scenery unfolding in the background. It's a design that instantly transports you to the windswept shores and tranquil waters of Rhode Island's coastal paradise. The design for the Block Island quarter was created by Chris Costello and sculpted by Phoebe Hemphill, two artists whose skill brought this natural wonder to life on a canvas barely an inch across. Every feather on the heron, every wave in the water, and every detail of the lighthouse is crafted with precision and care. The Block Island National Wildlife Refuge, established in 1973, is a sanctuary for migratory birds and other wildlife. It's known for its stunning vistas and unique biodiversity, making it the perfect subject for a coin meant to celebrate America's natural treasures. This coin doesn't just represent currency, it tells a story of preservation and beauty. For collectors, the Block Island quarter is a must-have. While millions were minted for circulation, certain versions and conditions of this coin can command impressive value in the numismatic market. The difference between an ordinary quarter and a valuable one often lies in rarity, condition, and striking quality. The 2018 Block Island quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Circulation strikes are the most common, but collectors seek out the special proof and uncirculated versions that were never meant to jingle in a pocket. These coins often have mirror-like surfaces, razor-sharp details, and stunning visual appeal. Condition is critical in determining a coin's worth. Coins graded at the highest levels, such as MS or PR70, are flawless examples with no scratches, marks, or imperfections even under magnification. Such pristine coins are the crown jewels of any collection. There are also error coins, which occur when mistakes happen during the minting process. These can include double strikes, off-center images, or missing design elements. Such unique flaws can make a Block Island quarter far more desirable and valuable than a standard issue. Part of the charm of collecting this coin is that it's still relatively modern. This means that lucky finds are still possible in everyday circulation. People have pulled high-quality Block Island quarters from change jars, bankrolls, and even vending machines, leading to exciting discoveries. The America the Beautiful Quarters program, which began in 2010 and concluded in 2021, produced 56 unique designs celebrating national parks and historic sites. The Block Island quarter is one of the most visually striking entries in this entire series, admired both for its beauty and the significance of its subject. Collectors who specialize in the full America the Beautiful set often find that the Block Island coin stands out for its coastal charm and detailed wildlife depiction. It's a refreshing design among the mountains, forests, and monuments that dominate other quarters. For casual collectors, the Block Island quarter can be a gateway into the world of numismatics. It's a coin that combines accessibility with potential value, offering something for both beginners and experts. Over time, coins like this tend to become more valuable, especially in top condition. As circulation continues, the number of pristine examples naturally decreases, making high-grade specimens harder to find. The imagery of the heron in flight also carries symbolic meaning. It represents freedom, grace, and the natural beauty of America's landscapes, all themes that resonate deeply with coin collectors and nature enthusiasts alike. The quarter's connection to Rhode Island adds another layer of appeal. Block Island is a beloved tourist destination, and the coin has become a small keepsake for visitors and residents who treasure its charm. In the world of coin collecting, a design this elegant rarely goes unnoticed. Dealers, collectors, and investors all recognize the artistry and cultural value of the Block Island quarter, ensuring it will be appreciated for decades to come. The coin's popularity has also inspired educational opportunities, teaching both children and adults about the importance of wildlife refuges and the role they play in protecting biodiversity. Numismatics is about more than money, it's about stories, history, and heritage. The Block Island quarter is a perfect example of how a single coin can carry all three. If you are lucky enough to own a rare, flawless example of this coin, it's worth preserving in a protective case, away from fingerprints, scratches, and the wear of everyday handling. Seasoned collectors often advise holding onto such coins for the long term, as historical significance combined with limited supply almost always results in increased value over time. Even for those who never intend to sell, the Block Island quarter remains a joy to admire. Its delicate details and powerful imagery make it a small work of art worthy of display. The presence of this coin in a collection also adds prestige, especially when accompanied by its story of natural beauty and conservation. Finding a rare Block Island quarter in circulation is the kind of discovery that keeps collectors searching, hopeful that their next coin roll or pocket change will yield a hidden gem. As years pass, this coin will become an even rarer find, especially in untouched condition. That's why collectors are always on the lookout for opportunities to acquire high-grade examples now, before they vanish from the market. Its blend of artistry, rarity, and meaning ensures that the Block Island quarter will be remembered as one of the highlights of the America the Beautiful series. For anyone who loves coins, history, or the natural beauty of America, the Block Island quarter is a treasure worth cherishing. And in the case of a pristine, rare specimen that captures the eyes of collectors and the hearts of investors, its value can soar as high as $33,000. Top 3. The United States Washington $quarter Yosemite 2010 coin is a breathtaking tribute to one of the nation's most awe-inspiring natural wonders. It's more than just a small piece of currency, it's a piece of art, a slice of history, and a reminder of America's dedication to preserving its most treasured landscapes. As part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, it brings Yosemite National Park's grandeur into the palm of your hand. From the very first glance, the Yosemite Quarter draws you in with its striking imagery and timeless elegance. On the obverse, the familiar portrait of George Washington takes center stage, a design first created by John Flanagan in 1932. His steadfast expression is framed by the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year of issue, 2010, along with the mint mark. This side of the coin connects it to the long legacy of the Washington Quarter series, but it's the reverse of the coin that truly captures the heart. The design showcases El Capitan, the world-famous granite cliff that rises majestically within Yosemite National Park in California. Towering above the Merced River, this massive rock face is a symbol of strength, endurance, and natural beauty. The intricate details in the coin's engraving make it feel almost like you're standing at the base of El Capitan, gazing upward in awe. The reverse design was created by Joseph Mena, whose skillful artistry brings the scene to life. Every curve of the rock face, every line of the surrounding landscape, and every ripple of the river is meticulously captured, making this coin a miniature masterpiece. Yosemite National Park, established in 1890, is one of America's most beloved natural treasures. Known for its waterfalls, ancient giant sequoias, and breathtaking vistas, it draws millions of visitors from around the world each year. The Yosemite Quarter is a fitting tribute to a place that has inspired generations. For collectors, this coin represents both beauty and value. While millions of Yosemite Quarters were struck for circulation, certain rare versions and high-grade examples can command significant prices. The thrill comes in finding one of these gems, whether through careful collecting or sheer luck. The 2010 Yosemite Quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Circulation strikes are the most common, but uncirculated and proof versions, particularly those with mirror-like fields and razor-sharp details, are far more sought after. Condition is key in determining value. Coins graded at MS or PR 70 are flawless and command the highest prices. Even the tiniest imperfection can lower a coin's grade and its market worth, which is why pristine examples are so rare. Some Yosemite Quarters also feature minting errors that make them unique. Double die obverse, off-center strikes, and other unusual flaws can turn an ordinary quarter into a rare and valuable collectible. These minting mistakes are like hidden treasures waiting to be discovered. One of the exciting aspects of collecting modern quarters is that they can still be found in everyday circulation. People have spotted rare and high-grade Yosemite Quarters in change from stores, coin rolls from banks, and even tucked away in forgotten jars. The America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021, celebrated 56 national parks and historic sites. Yosemite was one of the first coins released in this series, making it historically significant within the collection. Because it was among the early releases, the Yosemite Quarter carries a special nostalgia for collectors who followed the program from the beginning. It's often considered one of the standout designs of the entire series. Beyond its monetary value, the Yosemite Quarter has emotional and cultural appeal. It symbolizes the preservation of nature, the majesty of the American wilderness, and the enduring beauty of California's landscapes. The imagery of El Capitan on the quarter speaks to adventurers, climbers, and nature lovers everywhere. For many, this coin is not just a collectible, it's a token of personal connection to the park itself. Collectors often display Yosemite Quarters alongside photographs or souvenirs from their visits to the park, blending numismatics with travel memories. This personal connection adds an extra layer of meaning to the coin. High-grade examples are often stored in protective cases to prevent scratches and damage. The goal is to preserve their flawless surfaces for future generations, ensuring their value continues to grow. For investors, the Yosemite Quarter represents an opportunity. Historically significant coins with low populations in top condition often appreciate over time, especially when tied to beloved locations. The beauty of coin collecting is that it blends art, history, and investment. The Yosemite quarter embodies all three, making it a prized piece for anyone passionate about numismatics. Even if you never plan to sell, the Yosemite quarter is worth keeping for its sheer artistry. It's a coin that inspires admiration every time it's viewed, thanks to its detailed engraving and meaningful subject. The coin also serves as an educational tool, introducing people to Yosemite National Park and encouraging interest in conservation and natural heritage. In the years to come, pristine Yosemite quarters will only become rarer as circulated examples accumulate wear. That's why collectors act quickly to secure high-grade coins while they are still available. Stories of people finding valuable Yosemite quarters in unexpected places fuel the excitement of the hunt. It's this possibility that keeps collectors searching and examining their change. The fact that such a small object can hold so much meaning and potential value is part of the magic of coin collecting. The Yosemite quarter is a perfect example of this phenomenon. As the America the Beautiful series becomes a closed chapter in U.S. mint history, coins like the Yosemite quarter will stand out as key highlights that represent the best of the program. In the end, this coin is more than metal. It's a reminder of nature's splendor, a piece of American culture, and a symbol of pride in the nation's natural landmarks. For those who love coins, Yosemite National Park, or both, this quarter is a treasure worth cherishing, and in the rare case where a flawless, highly sought-after example reaches the peak of collector demand, its value can soar as high as $60,000. Top 4. The United States Washington Quarter Dollar Acadia 2012 coin is a beautiful celebration of one of America's most picturesque coastal treasures. Part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, this coin honors Acadia National Park in Maine, a place where rugged cliffs meet the endless ocean and history mingles with natural beauty. From the moment you see it, the design pulls you in and makes you want to know more. On the obverse, the coin carries the classic and dignified portrait of George Washington, first created by John Flanagan in 1932. This timeless image is surrounded by the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination quarter dollar. The year 2012 and the mint mark are also displayed, connecting this coin to a specific moment in U.S. minting history. The reverse, however, is where this coin truly comes to life. The scene is breathtaking. Base Harbor Head Lighthouse standing proudly atop a rocky cliff, overlooking the Atlantic Ocean. Waves crash at the base of the cliff while the lighthouse, framed by pine trees, watches over the waters. It is a design that perfectly captures the spirit of Maine's rugged coastline. The reverse design was created by Barbara Fox and sculpted by Joseph Mena, both of whom brought an incredible amount of detail and artistry to the coin. Every rock, every wave, and every brick of the lighthouse has been carefully crafted, turning the quarter into a tiny work of art. Acadia National Park, established in 1916, is a place of extraordinary natural beauty. It is home to mountains, forests, lakes, and some of the most stunning ocean views in the country. The Base Harbor Head Lighthouse is one of the park's most iconic landmarks, drawing thousands of visitors each year. The 2012 Acadia quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While millions were made for circulation, the rare and high-quality examples are what excite serious collectors. The finest examples are those that have never been handled or have been struck as special proof coins with mirror-like backgrounds and sharp details. Condition is everything when it comes to value. Coins graded at MS or PR 70 are the ultimate prize, perfect examples with no blemishes or imperfections even under magnification. These are the coins that command the highest prices in the marketplace. Error coins are another fascinating aspect of collecting. If a 2012 Acadia quarter has a striking flaw, such as an off-center design, double die features, or missing elements, it can be worth far more than a regular strike. These minting mistakes are rare, making them valuable to collectors who specialize in unique pieces. Because the Acadia quarter is still relatively modern, there's always the possibility of finding one in your everyday change. Many collectors enjoy the thrill of searching through rolls of quarters from the bank, hoping to uncover a rare gem. The America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021, produced 56 designs celebrating national parks and historic sites across the U.S. The Acadia quarter is widely considered one of the most striking in the series due to its coastal scenery and strong composition. Collectors who aim to complete the entire America the Beautiful set consider the Acadia coin an essential piece. Its distinct look and connection to one of the most beloved parks in New England make it a highlight in any collection. Even casual collectors often set aside Acadia quarters simply because of their beauty. The lighthouse design resonates with anyone who loves the ocean, maritime history, or the charm of New England. In pristine condition, the Acadia quarter is often stored in protective holders or display cases to prevent any damage. Preserving the sharp details and brilliant luster is crucial to maintaining its value. Investors see coins like the Acadia quarter as an opportunity. Over time, the combination of low population in high grades and the historical and artistic significance can lead to significant price appreciation. The imagery on the reverse of the coin also carries symbolic meaning. The lighthouse represents safety, guidance, and resilience, qualities that connect deeply with people, making the coin even more meaningful beyond its monetary value. Many who have visited Acadia National Park feel a special bond with this coin. For them, it is not just a piece of currency, it's a reminder of sunrises over the ocean, hikes along rocky cliffs, and the smell of salt in the air. The market for high-grade Acadia quarters is competitive, with serious collectors and dealers watching closely for any opportunity to acquire the finest examples. Stories of rare finds keep the excitement alive. People have discovered uncirculated or proof-quality Acadia quarters in unexpected places, proving that treasure hunting in coin collecting is still possible. As time passes, fewer flawless examples will be available on the open market. Circulated coins will continue to show wear, making those in perfect condition increasingly valuable. The beauty of the Acadia quarter is that it combines history, artistry, and investment potential into one small piece of metal. It appeals to a wide range of people, from seasoned numismatists to those just starting their collecting journey. For educators and parents, this coin is also a teaching tool, introducing younger generations to the significance of national parks and the value of preservation. It is not just about collecting, it's about keeping alive the stories and images that define America's landscapes and history. The Acadia quarter does this beautifully. When displayed alongside other America the Beautiful quarters, the Acadia coin often draws the most attention, with its crisp, balanced design and compelling scene. In the years ahead, coins like this will only grow in cultural and numismatic significance, making now an ideal time to appreciate and protect them. Collectors know that when art and history combine in such a powerful way, the result is always worth treasuring. The Acadia quarter is a perfect example of this truth. Whether you are a passionate collector, a casual admirer, or simply someone who appreciates beautiful things, the 2012 Acadia quarter is a coin that leaves a lasting impression. And for those rare, perfect specimens that have captivated the attention of serious collectors and investors alike, the value can climb as high as $52,000. Top 5. The United States Washington Quarter Dollar Shenandoah 2014 coin is a breathtaking tribute to one of the nation's most beautiful and historically rich national parks. As part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, it captures the wonder of Shenandoah National Park in Virginia, a place where rolling mountains, lush forests, and panoramic vistas have inspired generations of visitors. This coin is not just a small piece of currency, it is a symbol of natural beauty, history, and the artistry of American coinage. On the obverse, the quarter displays the iconic portrait of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan in 1932 and later modified for modern minting. Washington's calm and confident gaze is framed by the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and the denomination quarter dollar. The year 2014 and mint mark complete the design, tying it to its place in U.S. minting history. The reverse is where the Shenandoah quarter truly shines. It features a hiker standing atop Little Stony Man summit, gazing out over the rolling hills and forested valleys of the park. The scene captures the thrill of exploration and the awe of nature, inviting anyone who sees it to imagine standing in that same spot, breathing in the mountain air. The reverse design was created by Phoebe Hemphill, whose artistry has graced many coins in the America the Beautiful series. Her attention to detail is remarkable. You can see the texture of the hiker's clothing, the ruggedness of the rock beneath their feet, and the distant layers of the Blue Ridge Mountains fading into the horizon. Shenandoah National Park, established in 1935, stretches along the Blue Ridge Mountains of Virginia and is home to the famous Skyline Drive. Its 200,000 acres of protected lands are a haven for wildlife and a refuge for those seeking peace and connection with nature. The park's trails, waterfalls, and scenic overlooks make it a perfect subject for this commemorative coin. The Shenandoah quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. While millions of circulation strikes were produced, special proof and uncirculated versions were made in much smaller numbers, giving collectors the opportunity to own coins with exceptional detail and finish. Condition plays a huge role in determining the value of this coin. Examples graded MS or PR70 are flawless, with perfect strikes, brilliant luster, and no imperfections even under magnification. These top-grade coins are the ones that command the highest prices among collectors. Some Shenandoah quarters are even more special because of minting errors. Misaligned strikes, double dies, or other unique mistakes can turn an already beautiful coin into a rare treasure worth far more than its face value. Because the Shenandoah quarter is still relatively modern, it's possible to find it in everyday circulation, but the chances of finding one in perfect condition are slim. Many collectors hunt through rolls of quarters from banks or buy directly from mint sets to increase their chances of finding a gem. The America the Beautiful Quarters program ran from 2010 to 2021, celebrating 56 national parks and historic sites. The Shenandoah coin holds a special place in the series for its dynamic, adventurous design and its connection to one of the most scenic parts of the eastern United States. For collectors who aim to complete the entire set, the Shenandoah quarter is a must-have. Its combination of natural beauty, cultural significance, and artistry makes it a standout in the series. Casual collectors are often drawn to this coin simply because of its striking design. It evokes feelings of freedom, exploration, and the joy of discovering new horizons. Many high-grade Shenandoah quarters are kept in protective cases to preserve their flawless surfaces. Coins in such pristine condition are not only more valuable but also more visually appealing. Investors appreciate coins like the Shenandoah quarter for their potential to grow in value over time. With demand high and the supply of top-grade examples limited, prices for the best specimens often rise steadily. The imagery of the hiker atop the summit is more than just scenic, it's symbolic. It represents the spirit of adventure, the courage to explore, and the appreciation of natural beauty that defines the American outdoor experience. For those who have visited Shenandoah National Park, owning this coin can be a personal connection to the memories of hiking trails, spotting wildlife, and watching sunsets over the Blue Ridge Mountains. The market for rare and high-quality Shenandoah quarters remains competitive, with collectors and dealers always searching for exceptional examples. To add to their collections, stories circulate among coin enthusiasts about people finding near-perfect Shenandoah quarters in bankrolls or change, proving that sometimes treasures can still be discovered in unexpected places. As time passes, the number of uncirculated or proof coins in perfect condition will only decrease. This natural scarcity adds to their long-term appeal and potential value. The Shenandoah quarter is a beautiful reminder of why coin collecting is so captivating. It combines history, art, and nature into a single object that can fit in the palm of your hand. Beyond its financial worth, this coin tells a story, one of preservation, adventure, and the timeless beauty of America's national parks. It's not just a piece of metal, it's a small, enduring work of art that carries with it the soul of a place and the spirit of exploration. Displayed alongside other America the Beautiful quarters, the Shenandoah coin often stands out for its dynamic, human-centered design and sweeping natural scenery. Collectors know that finding a Shenandoah quarter in pristine condition is like capturing a perfect moment in nature, rare, beautiful, and unforgettable. For educators and parents, this coin offers a way to spark curiosity about national parks, geography, and the joy of outdoor adventure in young minds. In the years ahead, coins like the Shenandoah quarter will continue to be sought after for both their aesthetic appeal and their connection to America's heritage. Whether you are a seasoned collector, a casual admirer, or someone who simply appreciates fine design, the Shenandoah quarter is a piece worth cherishing. And for that rare, flawless specimen that captures the hearts of collectors and the interest of investors, its value can soar as high as $46,000. Top 6. The United States Washington $quarter Apostles Islands 2018 coin is a stunning tribute to one of the most serene and captivating natural landscapes in the country. Part of the America the Beautiful Quarters program, it celebrates Apostle Island's National Lakeshore in Wisconsin, a place where crystal-clear waters meet dramatic sea caves, lush forests, and an abundance of wildlife. This coin is more than just change, it's a small masterpiece that tells a story of nature's elegance and America's dedication to preserving its treasures. In the obverse, the coin carries the familiar portrait of George Washington, a design first introduced in 1932 by John Flanagan. His profile is noble and timeless, framed by the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and $quarter. The year 2018 and the mint mark sit proudly, linking the coin to its place in modern minting history. The reverse of the Apostles Islands quarter is breathtaking. It features a kayaker paddling near the sea caves at Devil's Island, with a majestic lighthouse rising above the forested shore in the background. The scene perfectly captures the park's unique combination of adventure, beauty, and tranquility, making it a favorite among collectors and nature lovers alike. The design was created by Richard Masters and sculpted by Renata Gordon, two talented artists who brought the scene to life with incredible detail. From the rippling water and rocky cliffs to the fine lines of the lighthouse, every feature is expertly crafted to fit into the small, precise space of a quarter. Apostle Island's National Lakeshore was established in 1970 and includes 21 islands along Lake Superior's shoreline. Known for its pristine beaches, red sandstone cliffs, and historic lighthouses, it is a paradise for outdoor enthusiasts, offering kayaking, hiking, and wildlife viewing in a truly breathtaking setting. The 2018 Apostles Islands quarter was minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Circulation strikes are the most common, but the rarest and most valuable examples are proof and uncirculated coins with perfect finishes, produced specifically for collectors. Condition plays a vital role in a coin's value. A perfect specimen graded MS or PR70 is flawless, with no marks, scratches, or imperfections under even the closest examination. These coins are the pinnacle of quality and fetch the highest prices in the numismatic market. Some Apostles Islands quarters are unique because of minting errors. Double dies, off-center strikes, or other unusual features can transform an ordinary coin into a one-of-a-kind rarity that collectors will pay a premium for. Because this coin is still fairly recent, it's possible to find it in everyday circulation. However, finding a flawless or rare variety in pocket change is like finding a needle in a haystack, which is why serious collectors often search bankrolls or purchase directly from mint sets. The America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021, was designed to celebrate national parks and historic sites across the country. The Apostles Islands quarter stands out as one of the most scenic and calming designs of the entire series. For collectors completing the full set, the Apostles Islands coin is a must-have. Its theme of natural exploration and water-based adventure adds a fresh perspective to a collection otherwise filled with mountains, monuments, and forests. Even casual collectors are drawn to this coin simply because of its beauty. The kayaking scene speaks to the spirit of exploration and the peaceful joy of being out in nature, making it an instant favorite. Many high-grade Apostles Islands quarters are stored in protective holders to preserve their pristine condition. This care ensures their long-term value and keeps their surfaces bright and detailed. Investors also recognize the potential of coins like this one. Limited production of top-quality specimens combined with strong visual appeal can make them a smart addition to a collection focused on long-term value growth. The reverse design's lighthouse serves as a symbol of guidance and safety, while the kayaker represents adventure and freedom. This combination of symbolism and natural beauty makes the coin meaningful beyond its physical form. For visitors to Apostle Island's National Lakeshore, this coin becomes a keepsake that brings back memories of paddling past caves, watching sunsets over Lake Superior, and hearing the distant call of seabirds. The market for rare Apostles Islands quarters remains strong, with serious collectors and dealers actively seeking the best examples. Competition for perfect coins can be fierce, which only adds to their desirability. stories of people finding high-grade Apostles Island's quarters in circulation keep the excitement alive. It's a reminder that treasures can still be discovered in the most ordinary places. Over time, as more coins enter circulation and accumulate wear, pristine examples will become harder to find. This natural reduction in quality ensures that the finest coins will only become more valuable. The Apostles Island's quarter is a shining example of how coinage can tell a story. It's not just a representation of money, but a window into a location's natural charm and adventurous spirit. This coin also inspires curiosity, encouraging people to learn about the park, its history, and the importance of preserving such places for future generations. When displayed alongside other America the Beautiful quarters, the Apostles Island's coin often draws the eye with its unique combination of water, cliffs, and human presence. It is both calming and invigorating at the same time. Collectors know that coins with this level of artistry and cultural relevance are worth holding on to. The Apostles Island's quarter embodies both qualities perfectly. Even for those who don't actively collect, owning this coin can spark an interest in numismatics, history, or travel, opening doors to new hobbies and passions. The fact that such a small, everyday object can hold so much meaning is part of what makes coin collecting so magical. The Apostles Island's quarter is a perfect example of that magic in action. As the years go by, coins like this will become treasured reminders of the America the Beautiful series, representing a specific moment in U.S. history and the beauty it sought to capture. Whether you are a serious numismatist or simply someone who enjoys beautiful things, the Apostles Island's quarter is a coin worth admiring, protecting, and cherishing. And for the rarest, flawless examples that inspire bidding wars among passionate collectors, the value can climb as high as $26,000. Top 7. The United States Washington State's Quarter Dollar Voyageurs 2018 is a remarkable piece from the America the Beautiful Quarters program, celebrating one of the most breathtaking landscapes in the northern United States. This coin honors Voyageurs National Park in Minnesota, a place of sparkling waters, dense forests, and rich history that traces back to the fur traders who once traveled these waterways centuries ago. It is more than just a coin, it's a miniature work of art that captures the essence of the American wilderness. On the obverse, the coin bears the familiar and timeless portrait of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, this image has graced the quarter since 1932, representing stability and tradition in American currency. Surrounding his profile are the inscriptions United States of America, Liberty, In God We Trust, and Quarter Dollar, linking this modern commemorative issue to the nation's long history. The reverse design is where the Voyageurs quarter truly comes to life. It features a majestic common loon gliding through the water, with a rugged cliff and towering trees in the background. The loon, an iconic bird of the north, represents the park's serene yet wild environment, while the rocky shoreline shows the raw beauty of Minnesota's natural landscapes. The artist behind the reverse design, Patricia Lucas Morris, captured the essence of Voyageurs National Park perfectly. The way the water ripples around the loon, the detail in the feathers, and the dramatic stone formations make this coin visually striking and memorable. Voyageurs National Park itself is a place steeped in history and natural wonder. Established in 1975, it is known for its interconnected lakes, scenic islands, and pristine shorelines. It was named after the French-Canadian fur traders, known as voyageurs, who navigated the area in large birchbark canoes during the 18th and 19th centuries. The park's location along the US-Canada border gives it a unique cultural and historical identity. It is a place where Indigenous heritage, European exploration, and American conservation come together in one incredible landscape. The 2018 Voyageurs Quarter was struck at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints, with each version holding its own appeal to collectors. Standard circulation coins are common, but the high-grade uncirculated and proof strikes are far rarer and highly sought after. Condition is everything in the world of coin collecting. A coin graded MS67 or higher is considered exceptional, showing no visible imperfections even under magnification. For the Voyageurs Quarter, such flawless examples are extremely rare and command premium prices. Some coins are even more valuable due to mint errors. A double die, an off-center strike, or a planchet flaw can turn an ordinary piece into a numismatic treasure that collectors are eager to acquire. Although the Voyageurs quarter was released relatively recently, finding one in absolutely pristine condition can be a challenge. Circulation quickly adds small scratches, dings, and discoloration, which dramatically reduce value. The America the Beautiful Quarters program, which ran from 2010 to 2021, was a monumental effort by the U.S. Mint to showcase the nation's most treasured parks and historic sites. The Voyageurs coin stands out as one of the most peaceful and nature-focused designs of the entire series. For collectors aiming to complete the full set of 56 quarters in the program, the Voyageurs coin is an essential piece. It represents the rugged northern wilderness, a theme not as commonly seen in U.S. coinage. Even casual collectors are drawn to the loon design. It's a bird that symbolizes both solitude and natural harmony, and seeing it immortalized on a quarter is a treat for anyone who appreciates wildlife. The combination of wildlife and dramatic landscape makes this coin visually appealing from every angle. It feels like a moment frozen in time, a snapshot of the park's quiet beauty. For residents of Minnesota or visitors to the park, the Voyageurs quarter is also a keepsake, a small reminder of days spent kayaking, fishing, or simply watching the sunset over the water. Coin dealers and auction houses often note the strong demand for the Voyageurs quarter in top condition. Its beauty and symbolic power make it a favorite among modern U.S. commemorative issues. Many collectors choose to store their best examples in airtight holders or slabs to preserve their luster and prevent environmental damage. Proper care ensures that their investment maintains maximum value over time. The loon featured on the reverse is not just decorative, it's a real part of the park's ecosystem. Known for its haunting calls, the loon is a beloved symbol of northern lakes and a reminder of the importance of preserving these wild spaces. The rocky cliff in the background is equally important to the coin's storytelling. It speaks to the ruggedness of the park and the enduring power of nature to shape the land. When seen alongside other America the Beautiful quarters, the Voyageurs coin offers a refreshing change from the mountain ranges and historical monuments. It's intimate, calm, and deeply connected to nature. Collectors know that coins like this are more than just currency, they are cultural artifacts. They capture a place and time in history, preserving it in metal for generations to come. The Voyageurs quarter also invites people to learn about the park's history, from the indigenous peoples who first lived there to the fur traders who navigated its waters centuries later. Over the years, as the coins continue to circulate and wear down, finding one in untouched, gem condition will become even more challenging, further driving up its rarity and value. Its inclusion in the America the Beautiful program also ensures that it will always hold a place of significance among modern U.S. commemoratives. Even for those who don't actively collect coins, finding a Voyageurs quarter in change can be a small thrill, a reminder of the wild beauty that exists in the far reaches of Minnesota. The artistry of the reverse design, combined with the iconic Washington obverse, makes this coin a blend of tradition and innovation. It's a perfect representation of how U.S. coinage continues to evolve while honoring its past. Whether you are a lifelong numismatist or just beginning your collecting journey, the Voyageurs 2018 quarter is a coin worth seeking out and treasuring. And for those rare, flawless examples that have been perfectly preserved since the day they left the mint, the value can reach as high as $24,000.